I am really sorry that so many videos about the Los Angeles Lakers have been coming to this channel lately, but no team caused as many shocking news last week as the team from LA. Another chapter of this legendary trade deadline was written last night, long after the trade deadline had already ended, and from the Lakers' perspective, it was not a good one. The Mark Williams trade was canceled. The Lakers have scrapped the deal after the 23-year-old forward failed his medical examination. Several issues were revealed on one side, none of which are related to his back. But what role does he actually play? The Lakers are probably worried about his long-term health and are doubtful he can really be a fixture for them in the coming years. And these doubts are not unfounded. Williams played in only 85 out of 212 possible games in his first 3 years in the NBA, which is just about 40%. The Lakers were confident in his medicals when the trade was made, and thus the mandatory medical examination told a slightly different story. It was clear from the outset that the trade would only be official if the medical was passed. Therefore, Williams played last night in the win against the Patriots. Now they are sending him back to Charlotte and getting back everything they gave up for him. Dalton Knecht is going back to LA, Cam Reddish as well, and both bring the 2030 pig swap and an unprotected first-rounder in 2031. It's hard to put into words how crazy this story is. And not just because the trade deadline has already passed. I still clearly remember the Kyrie Irving-Isaiah Thomas trade back in 2017 between the Cavaliers and Celtics. There, a few problems came to light during IT's medical in Cleveland. So the Cavs went back to the negotiating table and told the Celtics, either we don't give you as much or we get something extra from you, or the deal is off. Not having done that here speaks to me that Williams had significantly more problems than they thought. So many that even a few changes to the trade were out of the question for them, or B, that they really saw the 23-year-old big man as a franchise cornerstone for the next 10 years, and this plan was thwarted time and again. The Hornets already issued a statement, by the way, which reads ultra weird, welcoming Williams back and saying they are excited that he is back. There has been no official social media statement from the Lakers yet. I am really sorry for Mark Williams, who now has to go back to Charlotte and cannot compete for a title alongside LeBron and Don Jojo. It's generally super weird to have to go back to the team that just let you go. Also, for Dalton Knecht and Cam Reddish, it will be really strange, no question. One can only hope that they are motivated and want to show the Lakers why they never should have been traded in the first place. If LA were to shape a super athletic and big rim-running, lob-catching center like this year's already Starling center, they could compete for the title. I don't want to repeat everything I said in my Williams video from the day before yesterday. Those who have seen the video can probably already guess that I'm a bit sad the trade didn't work out. Let's just say, it's good that they didn't go through with it if there are these health concerns. But of course, it would have been better if there had been no concerns at all. I mentioned in my video that the Lakers certainly overpaid, but that Williams, when he played, has really played fantastically so far, especially on the offensive end. I really liked the fit alongside James and especially Doncic. I really liked this reinforcement. I can't suddenly stand and say, and that it's no problem for LA that they didn't get him after all. But let me put it this way. The trade isn't necessarily so bad because he would have been a game changer on his own, but because his absence is now a game changer. The Lakers basically have no starting level center for the rest of the season. After the Luka trade, it was clear that they absolutely needed to strengthen the frontcourt after AD left. And because the trade deadline has now passed, they can't replace any other player besides Williams through a trade. It would have been insanely good even with the 23-year-old. But now it's a complete disaster. Jackson Hayes was supposed to be the starter today. Christian Koloko comes from the bench. Christian became the perennial injured player. And that's it. None of these three should probably even be in the rotation of a championship contending team, let alone starting. We're simply talking about possibly the worst center rotation in the NBA, not just among good teams but in general. And LA can't always go out and trade for players like Portal, Turner, or Claxton during the season, but only in the summer at the earliest. Of course, one could say, who cares about the few months in the grand scheme of things? Don Church might be there for the next 10 years. But I would say they care because they won't have LeBron for much longer. And because it wasn't just a win-later trade, the Luka trade, but a win-now trade with Don J. James already wanting to compete during the season. Long term, it didn't even have to be that bad. LA got their assets back, and in the summer they have many more options and flexibility for any roster moves. The Lakers are keeping their 2031 for East. Second rounders available 2025. Swaps in 26 to 32. Golden Canet holds $40 million expertise with summer sparring contracts, enabling much work in the offseason. The key question is the interim period. No, Mark Williams is better than an injured one, but what's the plan now? LA must focus on the buyout market, which was already planned but is now crucial. As one of 7 NBA teams above the first apron, the Lakers face restrictions on buyouts, limiting them to certain players. This doesn't affect Werner but involves players like Ben Simmons, Mackin Brogdon, Bruce Brown, and Bojan Bogdanovic. The Lakers have advantages: LA's attractive location and the chance to offer big men starting roles alongside LeBron James and Luka Doncic, making title contention enticing. After being part of the PJ Tucker trade and then waived by Utah, he could interest the Lakers. In my view, he's a strong candidate, able to shoot threes and block shots. Not much else, but realistic expectations are essential. You can't find a true star-level center on the buyout market anymore. Daniel Tice was waived by the Thunder after the Pelicans used him as a salary dump to meet the tax. He shouldn't be the first choice but can assist teams with his basketball IQ, experience, and small contributions. This leads to 2 players who might request buyouts to join the Lakers: Larry Nance Jr. and Chris Boucher. Boucher is still with the Raptors, uncertain long-term, but can shoot and defend, making him a good fit for LA. Similarly, Nance Jr., with an expiring contract, could become available through trade rights. Maybe their current starter, Capella, requests a buyout, which would be ideal. However, there aren't many promising candidates. The Lakers currently lack a real big man and will likely make moves in the summer. The key question is what they'll do now to compete for the title this season. What do you think? Comment below. If you like such videos, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow about the Suns. Take care. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my deepest gratitude and express my heartfelt appreciation to you. Your kindness and generosity have not gone unnoticed, and I am truly thankful for all that you have done. The support and assistance you have provided have been invaluable to me, and I cannot adequately convey how much it means to me. Your willingness to help, your thoughtfulness, and your unwavering commitment have made a significant impact, and I feel incredibly fortunate to have you in my life. Every effort you have made on my behalf has contributed to my progress and well-being, and for that I am sincerely grateful. The time and energy you have invested are greatly appreciated, and I want you to know that your actions have made a profound difference. It is not often that one encounters such genuine and selfless acts of goodwill, and I am truly blessed to benefit from your generosity. Please accept my most profound thanks for everything you have done, and know that your support has provided me with strength and encouragement during times when I needed it most. I am truly thankful for your presence, your assistance, and your unwavering support. Your kindness has touched me deeply, and I am forever appreciative of all that you have contributed. Once again, thank you very much for your exceptional generosity and heartfelt support. Thanks a lot. Thanks so much.